Hello, welcome. I'm Tauni at Yoga 413, and today I'm leading you through a vinyasa yoga flow practice. When you're ready, meet me in a kneeling position at the top of your mat. Dropping your hips to the heels, I invite you to close your eyes, resting your hands on your lap. Take a breath in and let it go. Beginning to turn your attention inward to your body and your breath. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to a prayer at your heart center. I invite you to set a personal intention for your practice. My intention for this class is the word acceptance. Acceptance of where my body takes me today. Acceptance of what is. And accepting that I am enough. Opening the eyes, reach your arms up over the head. Interlace your hands, palms up to the sky. Take a breath in and take your eyes up. And then exhale, round chin towards chest to belly in. Again, inhale, lifting, small arch in the back. And exhale, round. Continue inhaling. And exhale. 2 more rounds of breath. Reach those arms up. Take the hands to the mat, tuck the toes underneath you, dropping your hips back to the heels. Reach your arms up, palms up to the sky. We're going to draw some circles with those arms, so rounding through the side body, just loosening up all around the midsection, and then draw the circle in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Bringing the hands down. Shift your weight back, coming into ragdoll pose. So bringing those feet hip distance apart, cradling the elbows. Begin to gently sway side to side. Coming back to the center. Releasing the hands to the mat, deeply bend that right knee. Take the left arm up for a standing twist. Left leg is straight or straighter than the right. Releasing and switching sides, deeply bend the left. Right leg straightens, right arm up to the sky. Forward fold. Step back to a high plank, so covering your mat, shoulders over wrist. Dropping your knees to the mat, bend the elbows and lower down. Lift the chest for cobra and turn your head, look over your right shoulder. Come back to face front and release. Try again, lift into cobra. Turn the head over to the left. Eyes forward, release to the mat. Pressing back to extended child's pose. Find a nice length in the arms and throughout the back. Coming forward, lifting your hips to downward facing dog. Stepping your feet to the top of your mat. Lengthen your spine, half lift. Hands can come to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, high mountain, arms over your head, bringing the hands to your heart center. Sun salutation series, reaching the arms up. Exhale and fold. Gaze forward and lengthen. And fold. Stepping back to high plank. Shifting forward, chaturanga, or you can lower to the mat. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Looking forward, step to the top of your mat and lengthen to your half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Hands to heart center. One more time through, reach arms up. Exhale and fold. Half lift and fold. Stepping back to high plank. Shift chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. 2 more deep breaths. Breathing, maybe focusing back on that intention. Looking forward, bring your feet to your hands. Bend both knees, sit back into chair pose. Lifting your left heel up. Drop your left arm behind you, standing twist, right arm forward. Back to chair, heel drops. Switching sides, right heel lifts, right arm behind you, left arm reaches forward. Chair. Forward fold. Lengthen the back, half lift. Step back to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhaling, down dog. So we're building heat in the body. Stepping forward, bend your knees, chair pose. Lift that left heel, standing twist, left arm back, right forward. From here, balancing half moon, right hand reaches for the floor. Triangle pose, dropping the left leg, aligning over your right leg, eyes up, triangle. With the breath in, you lift up, bend both knees, sun pose, toes turned out wide, back nice and straight. Again, breathe in and lift up, toes turn forward, standing straddle. Reach for the outsides of the feet. Breathe in, lift up. Warrior 2, bend your left knee so you're facing the back of the mat. Warrior 2. Lifting up, Skandasana, bend into that right knee, come into that lateral lunge. Your hands can always come to the mat for support. Pivot to the front of your mat, low lunge to revolved lunge, that right arm comes up. Right hand down, kick that back leg up, standing split. Bringing the foot down, reconnecting back into chair pose. Doing that same sequence on the other side. Right heel up, right arm back, standing twist. Keep extending your arms as the leg lifts for balancing half moon. Dropping the foot to the mat. Triangle pose. Lifting. Sun, bending both knees, toes turn out, back nice and straight. Lifting up, toes turn forward, standing straddle. Try to align your hips in line with your heels. So if all the weight is shifted back to your heels, draw it forward. Lifting up. Warrior two to the back of your mat. Lift, Skandasana, drop into that forward left leg. Find balance. Pivoting to that low lunge, back heel lifts, right into revolved lunge, left arm up. Left hand down, standing split, kick that leg up high. If you want more of a challenge, take one or both hands around that ankle. Bringing that foot to the mat. Sit back into chair. We're going to do this sequence one more time. Lifting the left heel, left arm back. Balancing half moon. So you have an option here to go into sugarcane pose, hand onto the foot. Triangle. Take your time in your transition. Maybe this time you want more, accepting where your body takes you. Lift. Sun. Begin to rise, toes forward, standing straddle. This time I'm going to add a chest expansion again. Accept where your body takes you today. What feels good in your body. Begin to rise, reach your arms over your head. Warrior two, bending into that left knee. Skandasana pose, reaching up and then dropping into that forward leg. Begin to pivot, revolved lunge. Hand comes to the mat, standing split, find balance. Chair pose. Arms lift. Right heel lifts, twist, right arm back. Balancing half moon. So a block is always a great thing if you need to bring that floor up closer to you. Option here for sugarcane. Triangle pose or extended triangle. Bringing that bicep closer to the ear, over the head. Lifting, sun pose. Coming up into that standing straddle with chest expansion this time if you choose. Switching your grip, opposite finger on top. Rising up, warrior two, bending that right knee. Skandasana pose, dropping forward. Hands to the mat as you pivot forward and into that revolved lunge. Back heel is up. Hands to the mat, kick up, standing split. Slowly release back to chair. Rise up, open your heart up to the sky, forward fold. Half lift and lengthen. Step back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Lifting your right leg up for one leg dog. Keep the hips square with the toes pointed down and the foot flexed. Draw that knee into the chest for high plank, and then pivot to that right side as the bottom leg extends out for fallen triangle. Come back, knee to chest, high plank. Roll to the outside, to that left side, to side plank with tree option. So again, wherever you need to be, maybe it's the bottom knee down for support today. Accept where you are today. Downward facing dog. Remember, in yoga, it's no competition, no judgment. It's time to explore. Lifting the left leg, hips are square. Knee to chest, high plank. And then begin to roll to that side as the bottom leg extends out for fallen triangle. Keep lifting your hips. Hand down, high plank, knee to chest. Roll to that right side to the outer edge of the foot, and maybe that tree option. High plank and to down dog. Ooh, I lost it there for just a moment. So from down dog, we're gonna walk our hands backwards to our feet. Bring your hands to the waist and stand up strong. Let's balance. We're gonna do a one-leg chair today. Pick up your right foot, flex it, cross it over that left knee, and sink down for one-leg chair. Mountain pose, both feet find the mat, arms at your sides. Let's try it on the other side, lifting the left leg, cross it over the right, sink down, one-leg chair. Mountain pose. You're doing beautifully. Reach your arms up, fold forward, and walk out to that high plank, and then lower your body to the mat. Sweeping your arms to your sides, lift into locust pose, lifting your chest, lifting the back of the legs up. And then rest, resting one ear on the mat. Bringing the eyes back forward, lifting into locust again, or if for those of you who want to practice bow, you can grab onto your ankles or your feet. Continue lifting away from the mat. Releasing and resting the opposite ear to the mat. And extended child's pose. Begin to rise up and have a seat on your mat. We're going to find boat pose today, so find your sits bones. Begin to lean back. Back is nice and straight. Extend. You can stay here or extend the arms and extend the legs. Again, accept where you are today. No competition, no judgment, acceptance. From here, we go to low boat. So lower the back to the mat. Keep extending the arms and the legs. Belly's pressing down. Bring your knees to your chest. Relax your shoulders to the mat. Taking the feet to the mat. Lift into bridge pose so the hips come up. Walk those shoulders together and down your back, maybe binding your hands. Release from the pose. Dropping the knees wide, reclining butterfly. Hands just rest on your midsection for a few moments. Lifting the knees back up, feet to the mat. We're going to do one more bridge pose, or those of you who want to practice wheel, you are welcome to do that. I'm going to lift everybody up into a bridge first. Walk those shoulders, choose your pose, choose to stay, or hands to the ears, and continue to press up. Lowering from your pose, knees to chest. Let's take the left foot to the mat and extend the right leg straight up. Grab on wherever it's comfortable for you. So I just want you to feel some lengthening in your hamstring all down the back of the leg. So we're going to extend the left leg out to the mat and then drop that right leg out to the right. As you continue to try to lift up towards that shoulder as the leg extends. And lifting that leg just like a rainbow, we're going to place it in the left hand, keep it nice and straight into a straight leg twist. Trying to keep that right shoulder down on the mat. And knees to chest. Let's draw some circles on our back, little self-massage. And then the other way. Extending the left leg up. Again, take some time here, just find a stretch in that hamstring. Then when you're ready, leg extends and leg drops out to the side. Begin to lift up, keeping that leg nice and straight. Place it in the right hand, drop it across for your straight leg twist. Coming back onto your back, both knees in, hands to shins. Once again, those circles on your back. and then the other way. We're going to straighten both legs for waterfall pose, hands at your sides. This is an inversion that is acceptable, an inversion that is accessible to almost everyone. So we're just going to be here for just a few moments. And then slowly lower the legs into Shavasana, our final relaxation. I invite you to rotate those palms up to the sky, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. It's okay to take a few moments of stillness for rest. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Let's begin to awaken the body with small movements to the hands and to the feet. And begin to bend your knees and roll to your side into a resting position, keeping those eyes closed for just a few moments, checking in with your body and telling yourself great job for taking this time to show up on your mat, to move your body. It's okay to take time for yourself. Take a moment to acknowledge what you're thankful for today, right now in this moment. And then help yourself up to have a seat. You did beautifully. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. And from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you have a blessed day.